Hey, what up, guys? Dr. Man 33 bringing you another episode 14, Jack 2 Let's Play. And continuing on our talk at E3, I know I've been talking for this for like the past 6 episodes, but I want to get through everything. You know? A lot of talk about E3. Even though it's 3 months past, but this is the only time I've been able to talk since I've recorded since E3. So, well, since the start of E3 talk. So, another thing, finishing off the Xbox One games and stuff. So, yeah, Division, that's another episode to talk about. I guess talk about myself. Anyways, Witcher 3, a lot of information on that. Well, not a lot, but they show off some more, they show off gameplay for that, and looks really cool. I'm excited. I'll probably get that because it's coming for the PS4, so I'll probably play that PS4. Looks really interesting. Excited. Never played the first 2 Witchers, but I have them. I'm gonna play through them one day. I'm not sure I'll beat them because I've been told they're pretty long and complicated-ish, but I heard they're pretty good. Really, really good. So I'll play through them one day. And that's the Xbox One announcements. For Xbox 360, just all the recent games and stuff. Oh, crap. For example, obviously, new Battlefield, Hardline, they announced, and you can, as soon as they announced it, they should, you can, sign up for the beta now, and kind of stuff. I signed up for the beta, got into the beta, but did not even play it once. Battlefield, that doesn't have a huge interest in my thing. I want to play through them, but I'll probably get it, but yeah, it's Battlefield. A lot of people are complaining because it looks a lot like Battlefield 4 or whatever, but with the whole same engine and stuff or whatever. There's a new alien game, survival horror game. That looks pretty interesting. I'm just gonna quickly click on this. It's an actual alien game, not Alien Isolation it's called. It's a first-person survival horror stealth game. I think that'll be pretty cool. Pretty interesting to watch. So look forward to that. I think that's Xbox 360 only game. And Borderlands pre-sequel, obviously. I didn't watch any gameplay or anything, but I'm pretty excited for that. Dying Light just looks pretty cool. We'll talk about it later. Just Dance. That's pretty much about it. That's pretty much about Xbox stuff. We hit all the main points. And yeah, so it was a solid. E3 this year is pretty solid. And yeah, so now that we're done with Microsoft, we can now head to the final. Well, not the final, but we can talk about Sony's PlayStation, Sony's press conference. So, yeah, so I guess we'll talk about Sony's, which is obviously being the Sony guy that I am. Quite excited for this press conference. Usually Sony is the last press conference of the day. After Ubisoft, usually goes Microsoft, EA, then Ubisoft, then PlayStation. So I guess we'll see. So yeah, that's usually the thing for every year. I'm actually getting kind of hungry right now. I'll probably eat something. But anyway, so they first announced some kind of software stuff. Well, they didn't first, but I'm gonna talk about this first. Software things PlayStation Now, which is basically gonna be a streaming program where you can play PS3 games on Sony devices other than your PS3. But you can play them on like tablets. Like the main like future goal is so that you can play. Oh my god! So you can play PS3 games on like your TV. Like just if you had a Sony TV, you could just hook it up and have a controller, and you could just play. Like a tablet. I think on the Vita or something. I don't know. There's like like any kind of Sony like product you could play like PS3 games on basically. So they kind of announced like the beta for it and stuff. But hold on, cutscene.
Finn, buddy, we need a favor.
I can't help you with your eco bill.
We need you to switch on the access elevator in one of the palace's support towers.
Sheesh! That's part of the old B-zone power grid. It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Tricky? I could route the B-zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series, then back through the outer wall insulator helix and across the resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's GX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils, and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Finn, you're a genius.
Actually, Mar was the genius. People say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough. No, except those power boxes are guarded by motion-sensing turbo cannons. But if you can destroy the cannons and switch the boxes on, I can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron I ever saw you.
This is a no-hover zone!
Alright, so turn on the power grid things. So, yeah, so PlayStation Now seems pretty interesting, but a lot of people right now in beta are complaining about the prices and like the day of duration. Like, besides, there's an option where you can like rent a game for 4 hours. Like people are like, well, I kind of see why. Like who plays a game just for 4 hours, right? Like the only time I could ever see like something for 4 hours only would be for like your friend was gonna come over for the afternoon and then like just wanted to play. Just wanted to play a game with him for like those for the afternoon or something. But it would have to be for like some sort of like multiplayer game, right? Not you wouldn't like want to have a single player game come over and then like be like, hey, buddy, you want to come over and like. Stuff like that, right? So anyways, so PlayStation Now is a pretty cool concept. They just gotta get the pricing right and stuff. It's still in beta, but it's really cool because then like you can play like PS3 games, and I would use it probably. But yeah, so they also announced a thing called PlayStation TV, which is like this little like small console thing you can buy for like $100, which basically is like which is basically like, hold on a second. It's like a little console thing where you can play like games for you to stream, download, play. So like you can use like PlayStation Now on it. You could use it's sort of like a small little stream thing. So like if you had like, I think it works. So if you had like if I had the PS3 or PS4 set of my console, like in your main room, and then had like a TV in your bedroom, you could just hook it up to your TV in your bedroom and boom, start playing like straight from your PS3 or PS4 and play games. But yeah, so I think that's how that works. Boom. And you can like do a bunch of other things. Yes, I think it's for PS4, not PS3. So I don't think it works for PS3, but it works for PS4. So you can do the PlayStation Now stuff with it. You can listen to music. You can watch TV shows. You can watch movies with it. It's really good. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would ever get it. Like, I don't really have this need for it, but I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, so for Sony, a lot of big things they announced. One of the first things they announced was Project Beast that they kind of showed off last year, or during whatever. That's actually known as Bloodborne, which is From Software's new game. And if you're unaware of who From Software is, they are the guys who made Dark Souls, the Souls games. So expect the game to be probably brutally hard, but it looks really cool. Like, takes place in some sort of like, I don't know how to describe it, but some sort of like futuristic, like a Van Helsing kind of scenario place. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, it looks pretty sure it'll be really cool, really interesting. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. A lot of talking. I should probably just get a vehicle for this. But yeah, so looks really cool. I'll probably get it, play it. It's like a brand new storyline, nothing to do with the Soul games whatsoever. It's still gonna be the same kind of like playstyle, I'm probably sure, in some sort. But I guess we'll see more of it later. Yeah, trophies for days. So, I can't even pause when it's saving. So, yeah, they also showed off more of Order 1886 or whatever. They showed off gameplay. It actually looks pretty interesting. It's like a PlayStation exclusive type game. Looks very interesting. Pretty cool. Again, kind of like, I don't know how to describe the gameplay. It's something you would have to look up yourself and see it, but it looks kind of interesting. It's sort of like this old-timey kind of shoot 'em up, third-person shoot 'em up game. I think it was third person. They also announced, well, the big thing they showed at the end, obviously, was Uncharted 4. They announced Uncharted 4 PS4 coming. That I think will look amazing. Seeing an Uncharted game made for PS4, oh, I'm super excited for that game. That's gonna look amazing, feel amazing. I think it's just gonna be definitely a game to look forward to. Definitely a game I have high hopes for. I think everyone does. Shit. Oh, I died. Whoopsie daisy. Actually, I'm going to stop here because time is over up. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk more about PlayStation next episode. Hopefully I won't die. But anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.